authorities earlier. As the world observed AIDS Day, medical experts have encouraged people to continue to adhere to established preventive measures for the spread of the disease. This is as figures show that approximately 39 million people are currently living with HIV, while tens of millions have died of AIDS-related causes since the beginning of the epidemic. Meanwhile, many people living with HIV do not have access to treatment and care, and there is still no cure to the virus. Galaxy News correspondent Lebby Joseph found in more details in this report.
AIDS is the most advanced state of HIV infection, which attacks and destroys infection-fighting CD4 T lymphocytes of the immune system. The loss of CD4 cells makes it difficult for the body to fight off infections, illnesses, and certain cancers. Adherence to preventive measures is the only acknowledged prerequisite to remain negative of AIDS virus.
When the community leads, attention on HIV/AIDS will not cease, and community will understand this particular disease condition better, and discrimination against people who are living with HIV/AIDS will drop. So the community leading means that not only the healthcare workers should be concerned, but the whole community should be concerned about that disease condition, the HIV/AIDS.
Many years ago, I think 1988 precisely, for December 1 to be celebrated. So this year, the theme is derived from the fact that many communities has been affected in one way or the other by AIDS. So the solution or the drive to ensure that the original target is by 2030 to eliminate AIDS.
The theme for this year's World AIDS Day, Communities Leading the Way, is a global call for concerted effort at creating awareness on the need to remain HIV/AIDS-free for healthier family and the society at large.
The noise has gone down for many reasons. One is that it is no longer dreaded. Not that the potency or effect has reduced, but there is now more awareness, more knowledge, and then there is people have been made to know that it's a big deal in one way. In the other way, you can say it's not a big deal in the sense that that fear of death has been removed.
In Nigeria, we used to have what we call the 1990 policy, and now we have 95-95-95 policy, where 95% of Nigerians will know their HIV status, whether they are positive or negative. And those 95%, that the people who are living positively among the 95%, 95% of those people will be able to access care, and 95% of those who access care will be virally suppressed. Once there is viral suppression, the rate of the chances of one person transmitting it to the other drops significantly. So,
with HIV infection now a chronic, treatable but incurable virus, like many non-communicable diseases such as hypertension or type 2 diabetes, the focus of health system must be to embrace a universal healthcare UHC approach and provision of necessary support for community-based health givers to promote relevant behavioral change and lifestyle interventions.
The vaccination prevalence in Nigeria, if private sector do not participate, it will be difficult. It will all be falling apart. All right. So the same thing with HIV is, the moment community pharmacies stepped in, private clinics steps in, private laboratories steps in, you can see that we are having a sort of control over that disease condition. So or over that virus, a sort of control, right?
Like it has come, we have found a way to live with it. But the negative or downside of it is if the consciousness of prevention is that if it is lowered, that is when it will not be a problem, because it is still moving, still transmitting. It's still better to prevent it than to have it. So yes, it's no longer in the media or everywhere, but it is something that we should also guide with caution, in as much as we're ensuring that drugs are available. There should still be information spread concerning how it can be transmitted.